Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a very special annual event, which is to share with you about the upcoming Retreat, the Jewish National Retreat, which we're going to hear about. I'm going, my wife is going, and I want you to go. So, what better way than to get started and show you a little bit about what goes on?
Shalom National Jewish Retreat.
Thank you for having me here. It's an honor.
This privilege that I have to stand here.
This is amazing, huh?
To study a piece of our sages' wisdom.
The knowledge of this magnitude is something that's immeasurable.
The best gourmet kosher food that you're ever going to find.
We all can change, and we all can change the moment we decide to change.
And the most important moment in your life is the moment you are in now.
What is it that I, and only I, can offer?
Being connected to my Jewish identity and Jewish values is something real and relatable.
There's a lot about living a richer life, about laughing a little bit sometimes.
And the place burst into laughter.
We can work together to create a future that we will be proud of. The luminous Jewish world of tomorrow.
If you sign up, it's going to be the best week of your life, so can't wait to see you there.
Well, there you go, a little flavor of what it is. Hold on.
Jewish Retreat. Thank you for having me here. It's an honor.
This privilege that I have to.
Okay, hope you can hear me. Hold on, sorry. Bit of this. Here we go. And we are joined by one of the leaders, one of the planners, and the person I spoke with today to make my reservation, and that you're going to speak with tomorrow to make your reservation. We're honored to have with us Eliza Scheinfeld. So first of all, thank you so much for joining us. I know it's a busy time. What are some of the special things that are planned for National Jewish Retreat 2025?
So we're back. Thank you. First of all, thank you, Rabbi Epstein, for asking me to join. It's a pleasure to speak to your community members, and I hope that whatever we share today will encourage everyone to sign up, not to consider signing up, to sign up. And if you should be so blessed to make that phone call tomorrow afternoon sometime, it might be me that you speak to. In the works are so many exciting things, as always. One of the people that's speaking this year is Shabbos Kestenbaum. You may have heard about him. He is a Harvard graduate. He's a big activist, and he brought a lawsuit against Harvard University for failing to, the lawsuit alleges, and we see this, that they failed to protect the Jewish students from all the demonstrations, and they failed to create a safe environment for all their students. And while I was looking up some information about him, some information came to light about the results of that lawsuit, which I'm not going to divulge anything. That might be part of his talk. Another person who's going to speak is Rabbi Yechiel Krish, who is a scientist and an ordained rabbi, and he brings the world of science and Torah together. And one of the topics that he's going to discuss, we all open the newspaper every day and take a look at our horoscope. And as religious Jews, we don't really like to believe in horoscopes, but there definitely is a connection between astrology and the Torah. And there's a lot of things that we can learn from that, and he will discuss that. One of the many things that we do at the retreat is feed you. Just start your, I won't say diet, I don't like that word, but start your food plan immediately to make room for the food that you're going to enjoy at the retreat. 3 beautiful meals a day, 24-hour tea room and snacks always available. And of course, we entertain you. So we have 2 wonderful entertainers coming. One of them is Sholem Lemmer. He is a born and raised Hasidic individual who has the most fabulous voice, and he will entertain us with the beautiful classics and also modern music of today and show tunes, and he appeals to all audiences. He's the first Hasidic individual to sign a major recording contract with a secular recording label. So that's a tremendous accomplishment of his, also staying true to his Hasidic roots and his convictions and his morals and all his important Jewish practices. He never changed from any of that to conform with the secular world of the music industry. Another entertainer we'll have is Elon Gold. You may have heard of him. I believe a big part of the Jewish survival is being able to make fun of ourselves. And Elon Gold is very good at that. And we are taught by our rabbis and teachers that it's important to serve Hashem with joy. And we'll certainly bring a lot of joy to the table by listening and enjoying Elon Gold.
Wow, fantastic. If you could share with us, like, a little bit of the feel. And every year we have you on or somebody else, and I try to encourage people to go, and I've gone. My brother is very involved. Can you share with us a little bit of the history of the National Jewish Retreat and some of the numbers? How many people come, and what are some of the options? Do you have to go from Wednesday to Sunday? Can you just come for a couple of days? Can you share with us a little bit of the background, a little bit of the options that are available for people to sign up tomorrow?
Sure. So the history of the retreat is that the JLI exists for about 20 years. JLI, as you know, writes and produces educational materials for the Chabad rabbis to teach in their Chabad houses, as well as all over the country, all over the world. Our courses are also taught in the military, which is something that you may not know. And many of these rabbis and community leaders wanted to do something to bring all these people together, people who are like-minded, people who spent a year of growth and learning, to come together, meet each other, meet different people from different walks of life, and have an immersive week of deep learning and entertaining, of personal growth, of physical growth, spiritual growth. I like to call it a spiritual kick in the pants. And we feed your mind, body, and soul. So that's a basic brief history of how the retreat began, that they decided to gather together, the rabbis and their community members. It started out very small in different cities, and it was 100 people, it was 200 people. The biggest retreat that I can remember was about 1,000 individuals all together between our guests and staff. And we get people from all walks of life, all age groups. We have people come with their families. We have a beautiful children's program. I know some individuals that make this their family trip. They bring their children and grandchildren. The children can enjoy a full day camp. Anyone who might be coming with a smaller child, we have babysitting options available. And then as far as the schedule is, this year, the retreat is set up a little bit differently than what we've done in the past. Our program will begin Wednesday morning, starting with the beautiful breakfast at 8, and classes will begin at 9. So we have the option for people to come. People are traveling from different cities. Might be easier for them to be in the hotel already Tuesday night, and we will have dinner and refreshments available. And that way you're there bright and early to start program Wednesday morning. There are other options for people who are not able to commit to coming from Wednesday through Sunday. You can come Wednesday and Thursday. You can come from Thursday through Sunday. You can come just for the weekend from Friday through Sunday. And all the pricing options are available to you on our website, jretreat.com. And you can also call us at the office tomorrow, and we'll answer any questions you may have.
Well, let's maybe answer some of those questions now. What background is necessary for a person to really be able to enjoy it? Do they have to be able to read Hebrew? Do they have to be familiar with the texts? Do they have to have gone to any kind of JLI courses? Give us a sense of what they can expect. The class is going to be at such a level that a person has to have some background. Is there homework? Give us a sense about that.
So the retreat is open to anyone who wants to come and learn and grow. You don't need any formal education. You don't need any background. We have people that come who are very observant, not observant at all, starting a journey to a little bit more observance. If there are any classes where a text is used, everything is translated. So you don't have to know how to read Hebrew. For prayer services, we have prayer books in English. You can follow along. We do have, since I mentioned prayer, before the regular daily prayer service, we have a beginner's prayer service. So we have one separately for men and for women. I happen to be the one that does the women's, and I can tell you a little bit more about that because I know what I do with my students. We do a little bit of actual davening, where we're actual praying, where we have some of the text transliterated. So anyone who doesn't read Hebrew can follow along transliterated in English. And we discuss topics in prayer. For example, how prayer was established and things that are specifically relevant to women. And we'll focus on, one day we'll talk about the Moda'ani. And on Friday, we'll talk about some of the Shabbat prayers. And a little in that idea, like if you want to say davening theory with a little bit of actual davening at the end of that.
Now, this year's retreat is in our nation's capital. Is the retreat going to be taking advantage of any of the local museums or any of the other local attractions, or is it all just self-contained in the hotel?
Everything is self-contained in the hotel. However, if someone chooses to take a little time off and go see any of the local attractions, you're free to do that.
There's no penalty, like if you don't show up to class,
No.
they don't take away.
I'll also tell you another option. If that's something that appeals to you, to come to Washington, D.C. a couple of days earlier, you would be able to get our hotel at the same rate per night as the other nights. You'd be able to get that special rate that we have and go enjoy Washington on your own time before the program begins. Stay later and do the same.
Where do people come from? Is it all from the United States? Are you people coming from?
We get people from England. We've had people from Australia. We've had people from where else? We had people from, what's that city called? Panama. We've had people from Panama. I hear that Panama is a very vibrant and active Jewish community these days. We wouldn't think, Panama sounds like a third world country to me, but it really is quite developed as far as the Jewish world goes, much different than it was years and years ago.
Okay, so give us the dates again and the name of the website and where people can go. And then if anybody wants to unmute for a moment and ask a specific question, otherwise we'll direct you to the website. So the dates again, please, and the website.
August 13th through the 17th. The website is jretreat.com. If you have any questions, you can email us info@jretreat.com. There's an 800 number on the website, but I can give you the direct number to reach any of us at the office. So if you have a pen, I'll say it slowly, 718-221-6900.
718-221-6900, jretreat.com, info@jretreat.com. Middle of August, I'm going, my wife is going, bunch of people from Illinois are going, Mr. Pine and Mrs. Pine are going, and we really want to encourage you. It's really indescribable. It truly is. I'm not just a homer here. I'm telling you, you go there and you are just engaged at every moment. You don't have to, quote, think about anything. You go to classes. You don't like one, you go to another. There's always things to do. You meet all kinds of fascinating people. And the highlight for me, just to share, is Shabbos. Friday night, you come into this dining room, as elegant as any ballroom you could imagine, and to see 1,000 Jews just being together. You sit at a table, you make friends with people. It's late at night, but everybody stays up, and they're singing and speaking and talking. It is truly, truly an unparalleled event. And I'm not just a homer here. I'm going, and I really want to encourage you. Mr. Pine, you've been a bunch of times. Share with the people what makes it so special.
So I'll tell you, it's intellectually stimulating to listen to different speakers on different various subjects. This is not Jewish subjects. They're Jewish secular subjects. They're people that do documentation from hundreds of years ago. There are people that it's intellectually stimulating. And as I said, I believe that you can come, you can go out for 2-3 hours. You might want to go to the Washington Zoo. You might want to go to the Holocaust Museum, the Aeronomics. I mean, there's all kinds of things to do outside. but there is so much stimulation, interaction among people that it's just like I don't worry about the food. Nobody needs to worry about the food at this place or so. Trust me or so. But it goes till 10 o'clock at night. It starts early in the morning. You want to wake up late. There's like no penalty. It's you yourself going at your pace. My wife and I have been going for years. We enjoy it. We just have a lot of fun. Mel, Perry, Batshevit, anyone else who's on here, I would tell you to look into see what it's been like in the past. In Washington, D.C., you have all the other attractions if you want to go to, in addition to the classes. Now, these classes, there's 3 classes for every hour or every 45 minutes. There's 15-minute break in between. Then you go to another class. You have to choose between one of 3 at each session. So sometimes my wife will go to one because she likes, there's a medical doctor that talks all the time about medical issues, halakhic medical issues, things like that. Yeah, Dr. Reichman. You've got the Brisky who's a storyteller that's unbelievable. JJ, I don't know if YY is coming this year, but all the speakers are extremely well. And you'll see Rabbi Epstein's brother Hesh, who will walk back and forth and keep everyone in line and making sure if you need a little bit of help, he'll direct you, he'll help you whatever you need and everything. The staff is fantastic.
Oops, you got cut off there, Mr. Pine. Well, what he said and more. So we want to thank Aliza for joining us. And again, really, go to jretreat.com. Yeah, Pesach, you wanted to ask something? Look at you, raised your hand, so polite.
I have a quick question. So for double occupancy, it has a per person rate. Does that mean that they set you up with someone else? They pair you up with someone else?
So we are able to, as requests come in, if we have anyone that says, I'd like to arrange a roommate. So we keep track of people who ask. And if we're able to, then we try to team people up. It's sometimes a little tricky to team people up. You never know who's going to meet who, but it's something that we can do if the requests come in. We try to accommodate and make everyone happy and comfortable and be able to make the retreat as doable as possible.
All right. Or maybe you partner up, you got a friend to come with you. But that's one of the other beautiful.
Best thing is to find your own roommate.
Sure.
This is one of the beautiful parts of the whole retreat is you meet people from all over the world. And on the one hand, everybody's got the same story. They go to their local Chabad house. They go to the JLI. They come for Shabbos. And on the other hand, everybody is so different. And, you sit at a table with a meal and you just strike up a conversation and you meet new people who are the first time, people who've never been. And it's just, it's genuinely an unparalleled event. And again, I know my brother is very involved and I'm fortunate enough to be able to go. And I'm telling you, it is a 10-star event. And if there's any way you can swing it, you got to do it. And you just got to go. And Pesach, if you need to find a roommate, we'll find you somebody and you'll go and you'll enjoy and you will enjoy every moment of it. It's truly, truly unparalleled. Okay, I want to say thank you to Aliza for joining us and for helping me arrange my own stay there. And I'm looking forward to hearing that other people are signing up. There's people who come, you'll meet new people, and it's a fantastic event. So good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you.